Greetings, Liberty Explorers, as I've been addressing you in these announcements. If you've ever observed any sporting event in the past, you can often see a team go into halftime behind or not playing well, but then make a complete turnaround after halftime, come back and win the game. It was all about adjustments at halftime. Well, we're just about ready to start the second half of BIBL 364, and the term is going fast. If you need to make adjustments, now is the time. It may be more discipline of your time, getting caught up on reading, or setting some deadlines for class work. In any case, check your calendars or watches. Class will be over in a few weeks, since you know this term ends on October 21, a Friday. If you are behind for any other work today, take the late point hit and get caught up as soon as possible so that you and I are not crammed with extra work beyond your final papers. You've got the course work for the week listed here, as well as in the course content section. Be sure to check that as well. But if you're reading hard copy of Pole Hill, you've got 276 through 338 to read. In the hard copy, that's number 1, Herod Agrippa's persecution of the apostles, Acts 12, 1-5, up to Roman numeral 6, Paul's witness to the Greek world. In Acts 15:36 through 18:22. Your Bible reading is for Acts 12:25 through 16:5. And you've got 3 presentations. You've got a presentation on Stephen's speech, Acts 7, and Paul's first recorded sermon in Acts 13. You've got the problem resolution, the Jerusalem Council for Acts 15. And you've got the death of James, the first missionary journey in Jerusalem Council. Remember, your research paper outline should be turned in by the end of the week, so review the instructions carefully and completely and comply with them. This is to be a formal outline using Roman numerals and Arabic letters for subpoints. And if you go even into subpoints, then you go to a lowercase Roman numeral. But be sure your outline is done correctly according to the instructions in the proper outline form. This will help you in the writing of your paper, by the way, so you'll have the paper well organized. And you've got thematic panel 5 this week, so be sure to continue to develop your skills there and do a good job. Well, be sure to read instructions and follow format guidelines for format, spacing, etc. I also encourage you to view the grading rubric for all assignments, as you know. And remember, your files must be in Microsoft Doc or DocX. That is, they must be in Microsoft Word files only. Also, some of you have written about the difficulty finding resources on the list provided. If you're unable to find your resources from the list, check with the LU Online Library Undergraduate Research Librarian for help. After contacting the LU Online Library Undergraduate Research Librarian for help, and only after contacting the LU Online Library Undergraduate Librarian for help, if you are unable to find your resources from the list, and for your bibliography, send me what you have found, and I will take them under consideration. I'm looking for resources that have a bent towards academics and scholarship, not devotional materials. Do not feel pressure to purchase online materials. Again, check with the LU Online Library. You can likely get, they can likely get you the materials at no charge. The list on Blackboard is just a guideline to make sure your choices are on good academic scholarly ground. So be sure to give heed to this. No devotional works, just good academic scholarly research material. You still have until midnight to complete your Acts reading in the net and submit your thematic panel 4. That would have been by this past Monday night, last night. Trust the Lord will continue to equip you for service and impact those in your care, and have a great second half of the course. Some subpoints here, or some PSs. Just another encouragement about your discussion boards. Many of you have written some good post replies. The most common shortcoming to the assignment came from not spreading your responses over the week. So do that. Also be sure you're providing proper citation. And then again, I'll start to remind you now, the term ends on October 21st, a Friday. No extensions. One other warning I may give is that at the end of the course, there's a survey. And we'll really appreciate you taking time to fill that out. Well, here's another point. Will this never end? Be sure to get caught up. If you're behind in any assignments, you need to get caught up. A student could be in danger of being dropped from the course due to non-compliance if nothing's been turned in for more than 3 weeks. On the 22nd day of non-activity, a student does get an F and is removed from the course. So be sure you keep your work up to date and you stay active. A reminder from 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18, be cheerful no matter what, pray all the time, thank God no matter what happens. This is the way God wants you who belong to Christ to live. And in keeping with our work last week, this past Sunday I was in Samaria. So there's a zip file here with some videos I did while I was there. The sound is not very good because the wind was blowing pretty hard. And I think one of the videos may have come through sideways, unfortunately. I'm still learning to master this art. But enjoy them. We were on Mount Gerizim, where the blessings were read from Deuteronomy when Israel entered the land. And you'll also see Mount Ebal, the mountain from which the curses were read. So enjoy. God bless.